Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions. And of course, the Raiders are up 20-0 over this T-Rash team that is the Arizona Cardinals. We're going to go over the good, bad, and ugly. And I'm going to go over my 4 keys to the game, of course. I want to say hello to you guys just whopping in. Of course, we're going in halftime. We're going to go on for about 10 or 15 minutes and get back to the second half of the game. Of course, I cannot show the game due to copyright reasons, all that nonsense, but I can talk about the game. There is a lot to talk about. Hey, Tragedy, how are you doing? See, 19 people in TikTok. A lot of people filing in on YouTube right now. We're going to get to everything right now. I want to talk about this good, the bad, and the ugly right now. This is our rundown, of course. This is going to be a quickie, and we're going to go back to the second half and enjoy this game. And frankly, Arizona is not competitive. The refs are keeping them in this game. Those bullshit penalties at the end, absolute nonsense. They can't do it on their own. We're going to get to that though. Of course, with our champion count, we're keep adding day by day, and I appreciate every single one of you. I will be back tomorrow to do the full game review. We're only going to talk about this first half and the good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, let's talk about the good. Opening statement, had the ball almost 10 minutes, 15-play drive, 75 yards, ends with a touchdown, of course, to Devontae Adams. And then we got to talk about this guy here, Max Crosby, unbelievable. He is all over them. The only way they're going to stop him is hold him. And Kyler Murray is basically running for his life out there. Chandler Jones giving him some love as well. Enjoy it. They finally got off the snide, got a sack. A lot of pressure there, intentional grounding. I'm loving it. And of course, I got to go with the play calling here. The play calling is definitely a 180 from last week. We're actually running the ball. We have a nice balance. We came out and ran the ball hard with Josh Jacobs, and that's making the difference. It's slowing them down. Not only that, draw plays. I saw some draw plays, some screens. They're trying to blitz us. It's not working out because, like I said, we do that. We do the short passing game. And, of course, Darren Waller, but we'll get to those 4 keys in a minute. Now, as far as the bad, not a whole lot here. Illuminor early on gave up that sack to J.J. Watt. That was absolutely terrible blocking, or an attempt at a block. I called it an Olay. The mixed, as far as the red zone, very little to say bad about the Raiders here. 1 of 3 in the red zone. Still pretty decent. I think we probably should have capitalized that second time around, but we did not. Now, as far as the ugly, I got to hear about this guy right here, Cliff Kingsbury. He's an offensive genius. He's got the air raid offense. That air raid offense is absolute trash. Let's say it. Put it in the comments, T-Rash. And the only way they can even get first downs is when the refs call some bullshit penalties. They had that interception on Hobbs. There was a little bit of grabbing, but they let that go 9 times out of 10. But they wanted to bail this stupid team out. They couldn't bail them out again with the Meek Robertson's interception. I'm telling you, we are owning this team. And I said this before in the schedule prediction. When we lose, I can see Josh McDaniels coming and bouncing back, and that's exactly what we're doing here. After a bad loss, we shouldn't have lost last week. We got off the game plan. We have the right game plan, and we are dominating this team. I want to know what you guys have to say right now. Well, first, let's go over the 4 keys to the game before we get to the Q&A. Put it in there anyway. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I am enjoying this. I'm sure you guys are enjoying this as well. As far as Kyler Murray, not much going on. He's running more backwards than forwards. He's running for his life out there. And we got 1 sack, and I think we're on pace to probably get 3 or 4, to be honest with you, in this game. Now that we got the 20-0 lead, it's going to take away a lot of what Arizona can do, and we can rush the passer a little bit more there. As far as the offensive side of the ball, no turnovers. That is great. Carr's playing a lot better than he was. A couple of overthrows here and there, but overall a lot better than last week. And we're targeting Darren Waller. Darren Waller has 4 targets right now, 3 catches, and he has that touchdown. I think they'll be on pace. And you could also throw in Foster Moreau here as far as the tight end position. The whole thing was get the short passing game going, stymie their blitz. And that's exactly what they're doing. Draw plays, screens, short passes to the tight end. And there's nothing the Cardinals can do. Their secondary sucks. Everybody knows it. And like I said, they can't cover Waller just like they couldn't cover Kelsey. This is a no-brainer. And all the Raiders have to do is keep their foot on their necks. And this is going to be an easy win. Easy win. I want to know what you guys have to say. We're going to talk a little bit until we get to halftime. Halftime being over, rather. And let's see. What do you guys have to say? Let's see. Boom. And so what do you guys have to say about all this? Where are you guys at? Are you guys enjoying this as much as I am? This is the way the Raiders should have played last week against the Chargers. A nice balanced attack. Come out running the ball. Show your authority on offense. Move those chains. Get the short passing game going. Get Darren Waller going. Of course, Davante Adams is in there. Of course, he got the touchdown. That was great play calling there. Basically, a box out by Mac Hollins. Nice, easy little slant. That was too easy. I'm not impressed. I wasn't impressed by Arizona's defense, to be honest with you. All they like to do is blitz the hell out of you. If you can use that against them like we have been, it's going to be an easy win. What's up, Daisy? What's up, Probo? How are you doing? We're going to be going back to the game in the second half. Of course, I can't show it to you, but I will be coming tomorrow doing a full game review, including grades on the offense and defensive side of the ball. But as of right now, we are up 20-0. Unbelievable. The way we're dominating. I figured we would win this game by double digits, but I didn't think we would be winning 20-0 here. Absolutely insane as far as what I'm seeing on the field right now. So I want to know your opinion, though, of what's going on. Still in halftime, so anything you guys want to add to that, anything you've seen to that. Let me see. Javier Gomez says, keep it up, stop the penalties. You know, yeah, there's been a little bit of penalties here and there, but it almost seems like, I got to say, it almost seems like the refs are trying to keep Arizona in this game. Obviously, Arizona can't do anything on their own. And they're trying to keep them in the game, trying to keep this game close. I think they don't want people turning away from this game. It's already 20-0. So I would expect more of these little phantom calls, calls they could call on every play, holding calls one way or the other. I'm going to expect that in the second half even more. But the way the Raiders are playing, they're overcoming this. So, again, there was a draw play when we got the ball back on our final drive, and they called a holding call on a draw play that's literally a 2-second play. It wasn't like he was back there ready to pass and all that, pass protect. So you can tell, the flag started getting higher and higher. The more we scored and the less Arizona could do, it just seems like the flag started coming out, trying to keep these sorry chaps in the game. That's the way I see it. Where's Hefe at? Where's Hefe? I thought he was going to come out here and talk some smack. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. I see rookies getting penalties. Well, here's the thing. Max Crosby is being held on the other side of the ball. All of a sudden, Max Crosby is having a harder time getting to the quarterback. What's going on with that? I saw a couple plays right there that were holding calls. Not called, of course. You can't do that. I mean, then Arizona's going to be 3rd and 40 because they can't move the ball. We're containing Kyler Murray. Can't really do anything. The only thing he's doing is trying to run sideways and make a play. He ends up throwing an interception, or he's running backwards, running for his life, trying to heave the ball. Can't even get it to the line of scrimmage. Absolute nonsense. It's a circus for them. I think Arizona's been found out. I think they had some significant losses last season on the defensive side of the ball, including Chandler Jones, who we got, and it's showing. It's showing right now. Let's see. Not This Life Luis, how you doing? Portia, how are you doing? Garrett Baker, I see you jumping in here. How are you doing? So we're going to be getting to the game very soon once we get to the third quarter. So I will be shutting this off. So if you have any comments or questions about the game or what's going on, put it in the comment section right now. We'll get to it. And then tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9/8 Central, I will be on live doing a live stream on both TikTok and YouTube, as you can see right here. As I have been doing simulcasting, we will be doing a game review and giving out grades, and I will go over the 4 keys to the game as well. Javier says, keep Kyler doing third down on long plays. Well, yeah, that's getting to the quarterback. That's stopping their run game. That's getting him in third and long situations. Divine Diablo has been playing well in the middle in the absence of Denzel Perryman. I have to say that as well. Overall, the team's been playing pretty well. I did say Meek Robertson's going to need to step up in this game against Greg Dortch, and he has. He's got the interception. Arizona has 5 first downs in the whole game. We have 15. I think I would have to look. Maybe I think we got 2 more. So 16 or 17. I have to look at the stats. We can look at that right now if you want. But let's see. Oh, let me update this. 15. We got 15 first downs, which is what's noteworthy is we had 18 last week for the entire game. We've got 15 right now. So this is pretty much a domination. Only 2 rushing first downs. So a lot of short passes. I will get the final stats without going along with the keys to the game once the detailed stats come out. 5 of 6 on third down conversion. That's excellent. That's. I mean, you can't do much better, to be honest with you. Of course, 6 of 6, but I mean, 5 of 6. I'll take 5 of 6 any day of the week. Carr's playing better. We're balanced. The play calling's better. It's more balanced, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. So if you're liking what you're seeing here, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on TikTok right here, follow. We will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9/8 Central, to do a full game breakdown, and I will give you my grades and get your input as well. So it looks like we're going to be heading back to the second half of the program here. So let's see. I don't want to take too long here. So anyway, let's get back to the second half. And where the Raiders are pretty much dominating this team, 20-0. See you guys on Monday. See you guys on Monday.